Hello and welcome back to Body Bags. I'm your host for Saturday evening, the Sinister one. And this week is random. Forgive me if I can't remember the number at the top of my head. It's been a long week at work. So, but I do have a really nice movie to review, and it's called Psychopaths. And it basically uh, takes place over a course of one night, and a handful of psychopaths cross each other in that night, and it's basically who is going to remain the last psychopath at the end, because once they meet each other, you know, they're not friends. So there is in the beginning, there's a serial killer who ends up getting executed, and his followers are these psychopaths, and he comes back and possesses them during the full moon. And each one of them is very unique. They have their own style of how they kill, and there's a mental woman who's an escaped mental patient, and she believes she's living in the 1950s in her mind. So it has like a weird um, kind of vibe to it, because just the way the film was made, it's pretty artsy, and so you gotta pay attention to it, because you're like, what the heck's going on? What is she? What what is actually going on here? It's done that well, because it jumps from uh, one scene to the next, because you have several psychopaths, and um, there's this one that's named Blondie, and she's a seductress, and she lures men into her suburban basement and tortures them. And um, there's the Midnight Strangler who kills his victims in a seedy hotel. And then there's the um, mass contract killer who stalks the city with his own deadly agenda. And there's so many. It's it's really good. Um, I'm just gonna leave it right there. My final thoughts on this film: it was well made. It's really artsy. It brings you in interesting characters, and I like that. Because you have a variety to choose from, and the uniqueness of each and every psychopath is really done well, and as well as the violence is just amazing. I absolutely love um, that in films. I'm one of the guys who really loves violence in cinema, and the more blood, the better. The more gore, the better. That's just the type of horror fan that I am. Don't get me wrong, I actually do like, the soft horror that's really done well too. So, but this movie pays off really damn good. And I'm deeply in love with this movie, and I want to see this again. If I didn't have to work tonight, I would go and watch this again. So definitely, I'm throwing this one on, because it's one that you could just keep watching over and over and over again, um, and get a lot more out of it. So, with that being said, sorry for the late upload. Um, been a terrible time at work. So Thanks for watching my review. Shortly after this, we have James up. So apologize for the delay once again. I'll see you next week. And go get Psychopaths.